We have a very special guest today, Courtney B. And Courtney B is a entertainment manager, and he has quite a resume. Courtney, you want to give us a little bit of rundown of some of the artists you've worked with in the past?
What's going on? This Courtney B from New Jersey, Brick City. I started out in entertainment business managing and producing. I got a phone call from my old childhood friend Tame One. May he rest in peace. He was over at Big Beat Atlantic with Craig Kelman. So I came over to help him out with his deal called the Artifacts. At the same time, I went from working with Tame One to Busta Rhymes and the song they did called "Come On with the Come On, Get Down with the Get Down."
Come on with the come on, get down with the get down. Come on with the come on, get down with the get down. Ain't no time for the dilly dally pally. Throw a match in the gasoline alley.
From there, nonstop me, I ended up working with Nelly. A guy named Slim came from St. Louis representing for Nelly. Country Grandma got him a deal with Universal Records. Same thing, I ran to my old childhood friend Tupac one day up in New York. And he asked what I was up to. I said, just trying to get out this deal, trying to make this money. So he told me, come on, sit, let me see what he got. I let me hear some of my music. It's 2 tracks called Hail Mary.
Come with me, Hail Mary, run quick, see what do we have here.
And we went from there till we stayed in contact. When he was out in LA, keeping in contact with me, telling me how he felt about being out there, that I should come out there. I came out there, I stayed out there with Eliza. That was his manager. At the same time, Hussein Fatal was ran into little obstacles, crashing his Land Cruiser, walking into the club with a gun. So he went home. You understand? So he called me like, yo, Hussein Fatal come home, come back to Jersey, get him a deal. I said, cool. So I went up to Montclair. I met up with a producer named Buff. And Buff worked on his demo while I went up to the label. At the same time, Lil Kim was coming over to Big Beat Atlantic. So I couldn't bring him in. That was a dead end. So I took him up to Sony. While I was up at Sony, Awanda Booth from Relativity called. Said, bring that project over here. So I went back home, got the demo together. Got him a deal in 16 days. From there, I was running Hurricane Chris, Bay around, touring for him, helping him do shows. I'm that type of manager. If you need it, I'm there.
So get down to get down. Is that when you're talking about 911 as a joke? Is that what you're talking about, the song you did work on?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Hail Mary and Hey Baby.
Yeah.
See, I know a little something.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, from there, I was working with Beanie Siegel at this little, he returned home, did a couple of tours, had a couple of shows called Guess Who's Back. That was the name of the tour. Little things from there. But I always been on the road. Back then, in the early 90s, I was at Symphony Hall with Jay-Z. That's when I first met Jay-Z and Queen Latifah. I seen Pac again.
So let's get right into this. How did you come? Well, first of all, do you have the P Diddy tapes, and then I want to talk about the book too.
Oh, coming up on that time, Pac used to date almost all the girls before Diddy did. So this particular one, Kim Porter, one day I saw her out for lunch. She was at Uptown Records, and then she had left. And she said, how Pac doing? I said, he's still doing good. So she said, then again, I seen her again. She said, sad, I heard what happened to Pac. So I said, look, she said, you and Diddy settle y'all different. I said, no. And we ain't gonna never settle it. So she said, I'm working on something. I help you out with it. I said, okay. So later on, before she got sick, 6 months before she got sick, somebody got me an email, came into my email that someone sent me some flash drives. I was at down at Rockefeller Center, next door to Atlantic Records. So I met them, got the flash drives and everything, about 11 flash drives. So I didn't pay no mind. So when she passed away, that's when I got the phone call, say, what you do with the stuff? I said, I did something with it. I'll get back to you. So I went to look at it. Then I see all the parties, all the sexual stuff. I didn't watch too much of it because 2 men having sex, threesomes, and I ain't into watching men having sex or watching a man have sex.
So you actually had the physical drives.
Yes.
And you got them from who directly?
I can't really reveal the name, but it came from her inner circle, her.
Okay. Now, did Kim know that you had the flash drive?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. She was well in good health when I got the flash drive.
And what did she think about you having the flash drives? Or did she know you? Did she try? I mean,
She said she gave Cassie some stuff as well. So she said, I need some of it too. I think what it was, Kim was tired. You understand? Puffy gave her a good life. You know, we all know that. Nice house, money, car. But sometimes some females need more than
well, minus the beat downs. So I'm pretty sure he's beating her too. But go ahead.
that. Yeah, the verbal, the disrespect of getting her girlfriend pregnant, having
Hmm.
Cassie in the house, sleeping with Cassie was in the house with her, lying that J-Lo just was a publicity stunt. You understand?
Right.
And actually young boys.
Can you talk about what you saw on these flash drives?
I seen J-Lo jabbing herself with a dildo or some type of sex object. Um, I seen one had Game the rapper walked around, Diddy at a party, and Justin had to be no more than 15 or 16. Could have been 16, he was saying happy birthday. And the bottle was in his hand with nobody drink out of it, but he gave it to Justin. When Justin drunk it, he was gone. Like
Is that the one when he dropped down to his knees to drink it first, like he was doing some
right,
kind of
right.
what was up with the dropping down to the knees? Was that a ritual or just
My thoughts, I don't know what was in the bottle, but I believe it probably could have been GHB. That's a tranquilizer. You know, if you drink that, I could say go to the bank and withdraw your money out. You'll go to the bank and withdraw your money out.
right? You under my control now. If you yeah. So is that the same stuff that was in that baby oil stuff?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. See, everybody think that wasn't a sex thing. That was something that you squared on somebody who you want to take control. But it was for sale. You're talking about 1,000 bottles. That's at least almost 10 kilos. You understand? That's 10 kilos, and you don't got to put a cap. All you need is a cap in the drink. They go on a couple of squirts on the body, it dissolve into your body. It's like what's that drug for Spanish fly? But it's worse
Yeah,
than
yeah. Like an advancement. So I wonder if and I haven't double checked yet, for his on his latest paperwork, but it seemed like they would have charged him with that too, right?
well. I don't know if they charged him. I found out what it was, but you know, of course they probably were suspicious what it was. They had that much baby oil plus lubricant. You understand? You don't need both. You understand?
Well, as many people going around saying that it got the stuff in it if they haven't already confirmed it themselves. I mean, I'm sure right now they have. You know what I'm saying? So it should be some charges coming up against him. So tell me about the book. How did you come about the book and what how did that whole thing develop before it was actually published?
Well, after her death, I got the phone call. Best friend of hers called me, said, "What you do with the book? I mean, do with the flash drive?" I said, "Let me check it out." I said, "I get back to you." So I ran into press with it, and this was released right here. This I did the butt plugs in the back. Uh, so when we did that, I just showed I did it. She said, "Oh, good," but I wasn't pressed for it. You understand? I wasn't pressed to push the books or do this or that because my thing, whatever he did, he in jail for what he did. My out beef for him is more about generation beef before me and him was born. You understand? My godfather, Frank Lucas, his father, you know, it starts back from there. Then when we both ran into each other in the music business, he didn't know of me until he found out that I was with Tupac when Lil Kim was up at Relativity at Big B. So that's when he found out.
You promoted the book. I mean, I'm sorry, you wrote not wrote the book, but
I
you put it all
dropped it from
together.
flash drive straight
Uh,
into the book.
okay, and so that's where all those pictures and everything came from that was in the book,
Right.
and that was all you're doing.
No, I was responsible for the cover.
Okay.
You understand? Because y'all call him Diddy, I'll call him the director. That you got to sit on his lap to get for him to say action. If you ain't sitting on his lap, you're not getting action. That's what the chair represents. This represent the butt plugs I seen him using in the video.
So how many flash drives did you have?
11.
11. So out of those 11 flash drives, it had to been, I would say hundreds of celebrities, at least 100 different okay, 50. How many other people did you see besides J Lo? Who else you say you saw on there?
Cassie,
Cassie,
Mary J,
Mary J,
um, Danny Boy.
Danny Boy. Okay.
You know what Danny Boy is?
I heard that before. I don't, you know, I've been so far away from hip hop, I forgot, but I have heard that name, Danny
Yeah,
Boy.
Danny Boy back then, he looked like he was about 16. They both was banging him out.
So do you have like pictures or images of any of this stuff?
Yeah, I got Justin Bieber, Will Smith's son, just whatever his name is. Um, Other females naked on the table. They like they was young. He was eating off them. A lot of entertainments in there. To say not as much as everybody see. It's more. I seen Kobe Bryant at one. May he rest in peace.
What was he doing?
He was partying at the time. It wasn't no.
Okay.
It was that when it got to like the sex thing. I seen one with Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was with him. They was in the bathroom. Um, he made him drink mouthwash, but he called his bodyguard to make sure he didn't pour it out. Like you could hear that. What you see on there, you can't. It's different. He telling your watch him make sure he don't pour nothing out. So and it showed that a hostess coming to him and give him 2 drinks. So after he drank the first drink, a sip, you could tell something was in it because how he was all, you know, he wasn't himself. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even saying jokes. He just was holding the mic.
Did you see LeBron on there too?
That's LeBron. I seen LeBron. I seen cut more a lot of actors. Uh, I seen
What about Obama?
who
Politicians like Obama.
I didn't get that. I didn't get a chance to look at all of them. I didn't see LeBron. I seen Snoop. I seen I seen a lot. You know, I'm not playing favoritism, but I don't want to just drop people I deal with every day. They know who was on the tape. You understand? I got calls from certain of them wanting to get the tape out of my hand, and I said, I don't know what you're talking about.
What that's here's the thing. So what were kids involved in these parties that you can verify from looking at the tapes?
If Justin Bieber was older than he's supposed to have been, yes. If Usher was older, well, Usher was definitely young.
Okay.
You understand? It showed the part with his the blood was all in his bed. You understand? It looked like they came home from a event, a party or something.
Right. So that's a yes. Kids were involved in these videos.
Right.
All right. So now I'm gonna just say this, and this is me just keeping it real, right? Why would you protect people that were involved in child pedophilia?
It's not tech. See, Jaguar, Gene, and anybody else, they got their own issue. What's going on? My issue is deeper in what they going on because they wasn't a victim like I was. I was shot back in June. I mean, what's that? September? No, I was shot back in the 20th, April the 20th,
What year was this?
2000, in New Jersey on Munn Avenue in East Orange. I got shot 6 times behind that mess. First, Tupac got killed. Then his god brother got shot, killed, and then they shot me around the corner. Before then was Generation Beef, was between his father and Frank Lucas.
So who shot you and why they shoot you? Why did it happen?
They said a verse from Tupac and all that. You understand? So I'm gonna say Diddy. We was beefing over a song called "Unusual Suspect" that Mike Geronimo, DMX first song he cut, Fatal, who sang Fatal, and we didn't see who was gonna be the next one, but Diddy made Mike Geronimo take Fatal off and put the locks on it. So we got paid. It wasn't a beef about the money. We got paid, but it was a beef about
The credits.
yeah, the credits and how he did it. You
Okay.
understand? You know, you coming messing up my plaques, my publishing. It was the principle.
So let's go back a little bit. So I got a better understanding. The reason you don't, I know you don't want to use the word protect, but the reason why you don't want to expose certain people for being at these parties, even though children were involved, is because of what?
No, that's what I'm saying. My beef is direct to him. Now, when they came and got the flash drive, I could have hit it. I didn't have it in my possession. I'd rather for them take it than me walking up to the police station and saying, "Oh, here you go." Then I'm looking at it as a snitch.
So who is they?
Oh, the feds.
Okay, so you turned the tapes into
No, I didn't turn it in. They came and took them.
they came to your house and took them,
Yes.
And were you there at the time when they took them?
Yes, I was.
Okay. And what did they say? Like, did they charge you? Try to attempt to charge you with anything?
They say if I lied to them or if I withhold, I would be arrested. So as they was talking fast, and I was looking at the warrant, I was waiting for my lawyer to hurry up and get there. They was confiscating everything. They took my phone. They took my studio equipment, computers. They took my tablet. They took my laptop. Anything that had to do with electric, they took.
And when did this raid take place?
Right after Matt, I did the Matt Cox show
And that was when?
on his YouTube. It said 5 days ago.
Oh, so you did the Matt Cox 5 days ago. So within that time
No,
span,
that
you've been
same day. That same day.
oh, so 5 days ago you got raided by the
Yeah,
feds,
yeah.
and they took all the tapes and stuff and all the drive. I mean,
Not saying Matt didn't snitch on me. Matt said, "Why don't I turn it in to the authorities, such and such?" And I guess somebody heard that, and people stay by 911.
well, no, I would have the same question. And I understand, what I'm saying, I'm from that life. I'm from the streets, first some years ago, and I get the snitching thing and all that. But I mean, it's the same thing if you went on a talk show.
See the difference in man, our entertainment. You see what's behind your back, right? A wall, right? When I'm in New York in the studio, my back is to the door. It only take a second for somebody to open the door and put one in you. You know what I'm saying? And the people who I saved or didn't snitch in, they're not gonna be there to take one for me. Not one person on that tape care about me. So I'm not gonna make enemies with somebody who don't care about me. You understand? And I'm not gonna be the first one on the doorstep handing them some tapes over saying, "Here you go." I know it sounds like, you know, I'm just not into all that. I got other families that look up to me that I'm gonna stand them God and walk up and do something like
No, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I understand. I'm just saying, like, look, I'm not a snitch either, but when it come to kids, the snitching rule is off the table. You know what I'm saying?
that. True.
Um, I don't care. Like, if I see you doing something like that to a kid, look, you in trouble, man. I mean, I'm just telling you, if you're doing that kind of stuff and you let me find out or do it in front of me, just know that your ass in trouble. Because I'm telling, because look, it's our job to protect these kids and all that street stuff and all that. Okay, you can have that. That ain't none of my business what you're doing. I've done some stuff before myself too, but I've never, ever, 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 ever put my hands on a kid in that fashion, and I would dread to even see that, because I'm telling, and we just deal with the consequences later. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna protect myself as a man, like I always have. But everybody think different. But I know that you said you got raided. They raided your house, and you couldn't. Now, why can't you produce the search warrant for that and all that?
Why? Because they don't want me to put evidence of the case out there. Like I'm not off the hook. You understand? I don't know if they watched all 11 of them in 11 days or whatever.
But the things that would be on the search warrant is it has nothing to do with the evidence. You know what I'm saying? They coming to get the tapes. You know what they coming to get. They coming to get the tapes. They got the tapes, so it's not going to say what's on the tapes because they don't know what's on the tapes. So you're not exposing nothing except that they raided your house. It's just like how you telling me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real, like you telling me this, but then you saying that I can't show the search warrant because that I can get in trouble for that. But
The search warrant said Courtney Burgess, right?
right,
It don't say two. It don't say the whole YouTube. That's my business. I'm not going to put my business out there and show my address or I don't care what you can bleak out. That's my business. You understand? One, I feel like you just said kids is first to be touched. They grown people. Usher could come out and say, "Yo, I was a victim." They grown people running around singing and giving people herpes and all that. He could come out and say where he caught it from. Same thing with Justin Bieber. These millionaires, they grown men now.
right.
If they want to sit around and let it stay quiet, that's their ads and that's them. You can't save the world, my brother. So who more valuable to you? Them as a grown men or your life and your kids?
No, well, see, hold on. We shifting because it's not about me. It's about you. I don't know why you
Okay,
getting into.
you know who more important to me? Me and mine.
Right, right, right. I understand that. So in other words, you shouldn't be on here talking about it then.
Yeah, because you know what? I'm not scared of no one.
If the feds raided my house and took these tapes, first of all, if I wanted, I'm sitting on here talking about it on social media. So what I'm talking about me. I can't speak for you because we all different, right? I would cross my address out and I say, look, here go the warrant, because that's a strong accusation to make that the feds raided your house and took tapes and I'm sorry, flash drives that got pictures of.
It don't say flash drives on it. It don't say they took flash drives.
I know, but no, you said they took flash drives. Ain't that what you just said?
Right.
Right. So okay, I'm talking about what you said. So I'm telling you, like I'm just telling you about me. You said they took flash drives out of your house, right? And on these flash drives got all kind of uh, pedophilia on it, child trafficking evidence, giving kids drugs evidence, all this stuff, rape, drugging people, all these different things, and nobody has said nothing. It's just a secret that they raided your house and got all this evidence, and then said, and I'm not saying it's not true. So let's make that clear. I'm not saying it's not true, but all I'm saying is, if I would be willing to get on here and talk about it because I'm not scared of nobody but God, I don't see what would be the problem with showing the proof of the search warrant, just to let everybody know, look, I'm being genuine, I'm telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a strong story, a heavy thing to
You know the difference is?
No, I don't.
I'm a franchise. So for me to show my paperwork, that's crazy. I know. Yes, I grew up with a lot of different types of nationalities. You understand? I'm not gonna reveal their name. I'm talking not just black people. And I could go to their family cookouts. They don't want to see me showing all that. They really don't want to see me doing this. But you know what my biggest beef is about? Is about what happened to Tupac, Gaddafi, and me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel that what I'm doing, whatever Gene and Jaguar did, and why they mad at all these other people. That's with them. That's mine is personal. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nobody on here showing no their paperwork. They show it if T.I. pulled a snitch on this person, or if that person did that. When they trying to prove it, I don't got to prove myself.
Well, here go the thing. I have access to the federal warrants. I have
Hmm.
access through my PI. I got access to the search warrants, all that different kind of stuff. I can just make a phone call and get it. And I'm gonna just be honest with you. I did search because you said that you weren't going to show your copy, so I wanted to get my own copy so they couldn't say, "Hey, he showed his warrant and it had been on me. I showed it," but we didn't find anything with your name on it. No search
You don't
warrants.
even
No.
know my name.
Yes, I do.
What is it?
Well, unless you lied to me.
No, I didn't lie to you. What is it?
You lied about your name,
No, but what's my name?
Courtney Burgers.
That's my entertainment name, my brother. That's not my. That's you understand.
Yeah,
That's not my mother and father married name.
yeah. So you got a entertainment name. Okay, I get that. So, but I'm saying that there's been no record of anybody's house being raided and any tapes being
In
taken
what state?
in no state. Because hold on, this is federal, right?
Right. So what state? You still got to
Hold
tell
on,
what state.
no.
Okay, brother.
Hold on. Listen, let's not do that because I do know what I'm talking about.
And
I
I
know
know
what
what
I'm
I'm talking about too.
right. I know you do. So
Okay.
let's not act like it's driven by state, because once it's federal, it's all in one database because it's all federal.
Right.
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 Right. So I don't have to search by state. I can just search through the federal database. That's all my PI got to do is go to the federal database.
You could Google my. You could Google Courtney Burgess. You gonna see females, Caucasians, everybody.
Okay, but what I'm saying is if we put in P. Diddy,
Okay.
Sean Combs, if we put in Sean Combs, and anything related to Sean Combs' case will pop up because it'll be attached to your warrant, and then I would have found your name in there. But hey, listen, I digress on that. You said it happened. I'm saying I don't know because I wasn't there. All I'm saying is that the paperwork is not available and it don't exist. There's no other as of today. There are no collecting of any flash drives, and I think that would be really big news. But that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong, and we'll see
Well,
when.
first of all, that's wrong because I see a lot of stuff that they took that's on the thing. I said, damn, they wrong. They putting shit up on. They putting stuff up already on there.
Yes. So let's skip to the book. So you got the book and you got the cover and everything done. And did you end up selling the book to somebody or something like that?
No, I didn't sell it. Matter of fact, I gave the books away because, like I said, it wasn't nothing personal. I gave books away because somebody else wanted them, so they were selling it. So I see Wade on Instagram on TikTok. I said, "Where you get that book from?" He said, I got that from you. Now on TikTok, my name is not on there. It's an Ellis called Pizza. They call me Pizza. So when he saw Pizza on there, I said, "You ain't get it from me." So he sent me a number. I called him. He said, "Oh, my people's in Florida wanted the book, so I got it." I said, "Okay." So some other people from Florida called me and said, "Look, we're interested in the book. We got an in between guy." I said, "Who?" He said, "Todd, Chris Todd." So I said, "I speak to him." They said, "Can you get the book from there, from the flash drive and all that?" And I sent it to him. So when he got it, that's how he said it. I didn't come out with my face trying to make money off the book. You understand? The book did 1.5 million in 12 days. So you think somebody don't want that money? No, I wasn't there to collect it. I didn't. I was. It wasn't. It ain't bother me.
Did they pay you for your portion, or it just they just said, "Hey, you
I
out"?
just I gave it away. I didn't care about the money.
Mm.
But like I said, in what's the name? I'm doing a movie about it, and I will get half of the money to the twins.
You know what, man? Let me ask you, and you might know more about this. The what's the little girl name? The little white girl, Ava. What's her name
Yes,
again? What's up with that, man?
they say she was missing. They say he slept with her. He was in his bedroom. Well, I saw he dancing in the bedroom with her in front of a mirror. And that's what they end up throwing up there quick that they still looking for. There's no evidence where she at today.
So you saw on the video he was dancing in her
He was
mirror.
dancing in his room, like his bedroom, in front of a mirror.
Oh God. Wow. I'm so curious about that, man. I wish that we could find somebody to just I just that story don't make sense to me. That she's sitting up there with him on the screen, already looking uncomfortable. Then all of a sudden, all this you say you adopted her, but then when you get arrested, her name don't come up no more and nothing. It's not even in his original indictment. I mean, which I know it don't have to be because that's just like kind of like a pre thing to just to get the arrest warrant.
What's worse than that, they can't find her to see if she okay. Whether he adopted by paper or whatever,
Right.
the mother ain't put out, oh, she in good health, she in school, she in college. Ain't nothing came out. You understand? And the kids didn't even speak about it.
I got my own theory about what happened with that, and I'm gonna tell you what I believe. And I could be wrong. This is all just based on speculation and what I think. I believe that, and I know people gonna highly disagree, but I think she's from another country and she was sold to him. Because she didn't talk much to see if she really had a strong accent. And I know, like my wife is from Colombia, right? And she got a really strong accent, but I can tell her to say certain things, and you won't really know unless she like had a more of a conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? She can consciously talk where you can't really tell. So that's just kind of I don't know, man. I just think that she was sold to him, and she is man, she missing, bro. Like that is crazy to me. And then the fact that he was talking about like, you got a black daddy. Like that to me, that was a punch to white people. And I understand what he's saying. He's saying that it's okay.
He don't know what to say. When he drink whatever he be drinking or getting high.
You
He don't know what to say.
you got a good point because I forgot that this dude is a dope head. So he just on there saying anything being stupid and dumb.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
him. You know they say a drunk is a sober tongue. That's how he is. When he drink, it's like the truth for him. He gonna tell you the truth and he gonna be him.
You know what I want to do. You gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 really interesting names of people that was at this party, and you've seen them. So if you don't mind, I want to go, and I know you said a couple things about them, but I want to go one by one, and then you tell me if you will or if you can what you seen them at the party doing and what was their involvement. Let's start with Bieber.
Okay. I see him can't walk in the video. And then it showed that they enter a bedroom and they show sex. And I pushed it fast. I'm not gonna sit there and watch no two males
Oh
have sex.
man, me either. I
You
get that.
understand? When I saw they taking off his clothes, I already knew what it was. You understand? And I put it on my social media. I said game is wrong for doing this to a 60-year-old person, giving them alcohol. So I do. It ain't like I'm biting my tongue or whatever you think with the flash drives, why didn't it turn in? See, I grew up a different place. I grew up in Velsburg. It was a block called South Orange Avenue. I'm not gonna say the family name. You couldn't walk past that block if you was black. They had their own social club like Sopranos outside. So when I'm dealing with these people, I'm dealing with other people who ran Michael Jackson protection. I can't be saying just throwing stuff up like people think that we're supposed to do. You understand? Everybody got a different world, different life.
So Bieber was in the room with who?
With Diddy,
Finna get their thing on. All right, what about Kobe Bryant?
Kobe Bryant, he just was at the party. He was there. You could see his face in the dance at the party. I believe I looked at him and Diddy had words because, like I said, when he get drunk, he or whatever he using, he get disrespectful, and he could have said something to his wife, or he could have said something to him, but it was something that he wasn't agreed by his face expression.
You saying Kobe wife was there?
I don't know. I said he could have
Oh,
said
okay.
something. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, dang. So yeah, to be honest with you, I'm shocked, and I'm not no celebrity idolizer at all.
Yeah.
It just kind of like the way Kobe came off. I didn't see him as the kind of person that would even be at a Diddy party, whether he know what's going on or not. Because like me personally, even when I was in the streets, I wouldn't have went to no Diddy party. Like that just wouldn't have made sense. Like, look, I had a chance to go to a party, and I'm not insinuating anything when I say this, but I was invited to a Ray Lewis party, and I didn't find it interesting. It just didn't interest me. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? What about LeBron?
LeBron was there dancing. He was effed up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he was drinking or his intake, he was effed up. And I never partied with LeBron. And if somebody who know him, they can say, "Oh, that's how LeBron party." Whatever. I know only from basketball. You understand? Only know him from that. But with him, how I saw him, he was feeling it. You understand? He dancing, Diddy on his shoulder, touching him. You understand? And I don't know how GHB did it. Do you?
LeBron was on a live with Diddy. I ain't no party like a P Diddy party,
Right.
and his son. Then I seen another video of him sitting up there, whatever he was drinking on and getting his party on or whatever, having fun.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party. So
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
yes, sir. Brian, come here. Come here, dog.
Let's go to Kevin Hart. What was he doing?
Kevin Hart I saw him with clothes on, and then I saw him hot taking his clothes off, and they, rubbing him down. And I said, "Look at this, Kev." I know Kev all the way back from Toy Soldier when they shot the movie on South Orange Avenue.
Is that the one when Shaq was humping him in the butt?
No, this way back. This is his first movie. Damon Dash did for him when they was breaking in houses.
Yeah. So yeah, I know that one was Shaq was pumping him in the butt. Shaq, big old gay butt. So Kevin Hart was like really, really, really into the party because he was always on the tapes talking. And I'm willing to bet you that Diddy had Hart on tape doing some stuff and he couldn't get away from that. After that, no, you with me now, buddy? Because remember the scene they showed when he was talking to Diddy by the bed, and then another video of it show a different angle, and you can see that they got like a dildo or some condoms or whatever it is on the bed, and he was like, I'm not getting close to the bed. I'm not getting close to the bed. All that.
Better not, no homo, no, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close, but it's just like, yo, we want to thank you. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed.
Let me tell you the front piece of that. He was in a bathroom, and Diddy gave him some mouthwash. And I said, why they give him mouthwash? They gonna kiss? But he said, some mouthwash. Now, me personally, I got a mouthwash. I drink it. Sometimes I may drink it out the cap, but sometimes turn up to my head, go spit it in the toilet. So I wouldn't drink out of nobody's mouthwash. You feel what I'm saying? So, and then he got a living girl. You understand? So you don't drink after anybody's mouthwash. So then they say, come here. A big, Caucasian bodyguard came in there. He said something to him. So he kept watching Kevin Hart like this. So Kevin Hart had to keep drinking the mouthwash. Then a hostess, So a hostess came in there. She gave him a drink. And he stood behind him. He made him drink the drink. So then he stopped joking. I don't know if he realized that his world was turning. And then he came to the bed. So that's when they was taking his clothes off. So I think Diddy did more. See, let me stop calling him Diddy, because y'all call him Diddy and Puff. I call him Lucifer. I call him Lucifer.
Lucifer?
Yeah, you know who Lucifer is, right?
If I don't, something ain't right.
Right. So you know what job he had in heaven? He was in charge of music. So God took his body from him and banned him from heaven. That's who Diddy tried to be. It ain't the child. You can't say he a child. You can't say he a rape. You can't say he same sex. You can't say he this. He's all of them. If you doing good, you got. If you doing good, he wanted, and that's why he wanted Beaver. That's why he put Corey on him as a special tour guide for wherever he go. He know he at. That's why he called Usher. So Usher give me. Justin Timberland had him first, but he outbid him. They pushed up on Justin Timberland
Mm.
and made him release him to Usher, and he wanted him. And I think some of the Kardashians had something to do with it too. They wanted them pocketbooks. They wanted rock his checkbook, get pocketbooks and stuff.
I like to see them get it next because see, man, what I'm sick of is them nasty tramps. They've been getting away with a whole lot and doing a whole lot, and ain't nobody really talking about them. But I can't wait till they catch their turn.
Kim Poser been in jail when she was working for Brandy. A lot of people know she was Brandy assistant. She stole Brandy credit cards. She charged the credit cards up at their store, Chloe's store. So the mother wanted the money back. They say no. So of course, Ray J put the camera up in the thing, caught her stealing again, and made him give him. So that's what she blew up off corruption. So that's why she worked with Diddy and negotiated everybody they put on tape. You know what I'm saying? That's what they played. Then they got the church. He learned the voodoo from just J Lo.
Who
Diddy.
Diddy? So Diddy is clearly practicing voodoo.
Right. J Lo taught him how to do didn't taught him, but she introduced it to him.
J Lo is off the chain. So J Lo played a bigger role than what people thinking.
You can hear him talking. It's a video. You hear him talking, making her do all types of stuff. You understand? It's a big plastic object about this big, about long as your forearm, and she jabbed herself, screaming, and he danced around, and you know,
J Lo. Now Danny, I don't really remember Danny. What was up with Danny Boy? And tell me what he was doing there.
Danny Boy was 15 or 16. Mary J. Blige used to bring him from Cali, sleep with him, and share him with Puffy. All three of them was sleeping together. Now I didn't see how he got there, but I see you was in the camera that she's there with him, with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Mary J.
Yeah.
So Mary J just she gonna be getting indicted next to then if she on the tapes.
But see, like I said, Danny Boy at least 30 years old today, 30 or 40.
Right.
These guys old enough to tell what happened. He was a victim.
Mm-hmm. Right. Just
I look at it like this: when you 18 or older, you know better.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're 15 or 14, you just want a career. You understand? And then these guys get you drunk. You don't know not to leave your drink. You come back, next thing you wake up, you in some trouble. You did something you ain't supposed to do.
So was Will Smith on the tapes too?
Yeah, Will Smith's on it too.
What kind of activity he had going on?
With the boy, I just said that's what made me bring it up.
Right. Okay.
And Diddy, you understand? And I didn't see this, but I'm gonna imagine what happened. They pull a train on him.
Yeah. Man, I've been hearing a lot of stuff about old Snoop, and all the way from he may be involved in the Tupac murder
So they
to,
get who?
to Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, that he may be involved in that. Now, I want you to. I know you talked to me about some stuff about that backstage before the other day. If you can elaborate on why you think Snoop was, or do you think Snoop was in on it?
I don't think. I'm gonna tell you like this. Snoop son and Diddy's son grew up together. When Snoop dropped the album with Dr. Dre, then he had Dog Pound, the album after that. After Gin and Juice, Snoop was over. He ain't make another hit or not. So when Pac came to Death Row, it wasn't no Snoop, really. It was Pac. Everything was Pac. Pac was taking all his beats from Daz. He said, "Oh, this Snoop beat. Yo, give me that beat." Suge said, "Yo, give him the beat." So Snoop was we call shelf. So Pac felt bad for him, put him on America Most Wanted. He got locked up for the murder. They got him out. Then he got locked up for some weed. And Suge went to get him. He was already out. Was no paperwork for the marijuana. Then he he caught a rape charge from the girls, some young white girls, from Girls Gone Wild, and he paid that case off. And it's not me saying you want to see paperwork. I'm sure if you did investigate me, you investigate that. What I said.
Say it again now.
You didn't see Snoop charge?
Have I seen? No, I have not seen him. No.
Oh, okay. But I thought I sent it to you. Okay. Oh, okay. So at the same time, um, Snoop was being pushed to the back. The Outlaws is blowing up bigger than the Dog Pound. You understand? Dads are corrupt. So at the same time, Foxy Brown, I'm moving too fast. But at the same time, Snoop went to would leave, go home. But he's sitting over there with Diddy. What could they possibly talk about? That's double agent. I call that's a snake. That's double agent. So when Pac dropped the song with Bone Thugs, Biggie had Bone Thugs. And we was already on top of him already. We already knew Snoop was a double agent going back and forth from Death Row to Bad Boys, telling them everything. That's what's in the book. Pictures of him hanging with New Edition and Diddy when they was young. But you don't know. You sitting up there acting like you beefing with New York. You understand? You walked on stage with Suge, come out. You don't like Dog. It's Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. You understand? He was jealous of Pac. He had hate in his face. He had everything. So the proof is when they went to, he told Pac, I didn't want to be gangster no more. Pac is not Crip, all blood. You understand? So why you tell that man you don't want to be gangster no more? Stop being gangster. I ain't look at Snoop as gangster anyway. Why? Because he do the Crip dance? Because he permed his
Right.
hair out? Because he smoke a lot of weed? I don't see no. I ain't say you got to be gangster, shooting, but you ain't do nothing gangster. No, I never call him Snoop Dogg. I call him House Dog.
Right.
He was Suge House Dog, like a little poodle. We call him little, not poodle,
Oh, right.
the hot dog, the little black one.
Yeah, the dash. What they call Dash, whatever they call. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
what
the little black ones always bite your ankles.
you.
You understand? He ain't even throwing pigeons because when DMX came out, that was the real dog. So when they went to New York, first it was a party. It was a big party, a big thing out in Cali. All the industry people, bat swinging, doing everything out there fighting. So Pac and Snoop, and that's in New York. They going through the gate, and Nas coming with Jungle. Jungle is Nas' brother. Turned around, everybody looked down at the same time. Snoop Chucks was on the floor, but Snoop wasn't in his Chucks. So he took off running. So Pac and Nas talk, next thing you know, they hug, shake each other, say, yo, I like your shit. They went to the right, Pac went to the left, everybody went in, went out. Snoop came out like, yo, I thought shit was going down. Dog, you supposed to be gangster. You Snoop Dogg. You dog father. You the Crip. And here you go, you running? You running for Nas? You about 6 something and Nas 5'2". You understand? So he ran on him. So that was forgiven. You understand? He don't got the heart of a soldier. So when they went to New York on a plane, they went up to record. Snoop ran over to Hot 97, Angie Martinez, chill with Biggie, and Diddy. All on the radio. Yo, these my family, these my boys. It had to come true because he was never not his boy. All that time you faking on songs with Pac trying to diss Bad Boys, that just is something to get in, to fit in.
Yeah. You think do you think Snoop will eventually be arrested according to the evidence that they got on him?
Snoop is
Yeah.
doing. House Dog is doing the Olympics. He doing all this stuff. When you get up top, it's harder. You fall harder when you up top. You understand? If you just on the ground, you don't fall. You never got up. But when they put you so high, that's how they get destroyed.
So you think they're gonna get him?
Yeah, yes. And I know that's 50 Cent boy, whatever. No disrespect to you, 50. Truth is truth. You understand? So that's what it is. He's corny. For that.
Man, I want to ask you about one more person, man. Um, I'm just nosy. I'm curious. I want to know what's up with Mace, man.
I think big up to Cameron. I think Cameron straightened him out. You understand? I think he straightened him out. He came in there. He said out his own mouth he found a dildo inside this room in the bathroom.
Hold on,
He
hold
tried to
on.
blame it on Puff, but Puff got his own bathroom. Now this is proof. This not no hearsay. One time we was in Atlanta and we was in traffic and this truck came around, then the cops came around, then they stopped us. Atlanta got this certain squad. So, they made us all get out the car and the lady said, that guy somebody in that truck keep following me. That's what I want to let you know. So they went to the truck. We all was in the back of the car. They made us sit on the sidewalk. It was Mace. She said, that's Mace. You wouldn't tell. He wouldn't let him get out. He let him stay in the truck. He came on. He said, yo, that's Mace. She said, he good. She said, no, I want to know who the hell that was trying to pick me up. She was a trans thing. She was gay.
Oh yeah, I read about that. So this is actually a true story that Mace was picking
I
up a
was there.
trend.
I was out there when that happened. I was in the car in front of him. He can't forget.
So man, and it's crazy because now Mace, he got the I think is it his talk show or Mace Cameron's, but whatever the case is, it's a pretty nice
Yeah.
podcast by the way. But he's sitting up there doing all this talking like he ain't never been involved in none of this homosexual pedophilic stuff and all that, and the whole time he heavily engulfed in it, I'm saying, at one time. Now if he walked away from it, that's good, I'm saying, and that's a good move, and I'm glad. But I wonder why or maybe he not acting like he wasn't involved. Do he admit that or what? I don't know enough about him to really say.
He tried to give himself back when he went to be a preacher. Like he realized what he was doing was bad. He admit to his sins. But like I said, these people are grown. Mace was young back then.
And I can respect that too. I can respect that if whatever he had going on, if he changed, yeah,
They got a
yeah,
voice.
yeah,
Bigger than
yeah.
mine. If somebody admit that they did this, who do you think they're gonna believe?
What did he admit it?
No, he never admitted.
Okay.
They don't bring it back, but it's still up there that Cameron confronted him about the dildo. You understand? That but he said it. I always was in the studio. I didn't go to the parties with Pop. I mean with Diddy. But what happened when they came back to the studio? He out there, he done drunk. We know how he act on camera, saying the wrongest things. Daddy, fabulous, why you ain't partying with me no more. Imagine what he did to Mace while he was in the studio by himself at night.
When you put my bag, I like when you like this, Daddy. When you put my bag, Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. No, I like that.
I've been practicing.
Well, I guess Mesa, he a preacher now, right?
He was a preacher between today and he left Bad Boy. So I don't know today. I don't think because the way he talking to Jay Prince tomorrow, I'm not who I look like.
No, hey, I understand that. Preachers, look, even if I was a preacher, you ain't finna punk me. Like people talk that tough talk all the time about what they've been through and where they.
Preacher's on number 5 list on the top 5 of touching kids. So that don't mean
yeah, exactly.
You got they somewhere in the top 5 or top 10.
Yeah, they say that it was over 300. I think that I don't want to quote it. Yeah, over 300, 300 different preachers that was on the P Diddy thing or whatever, but at the P Diddy parties, and I believe that.
Yeah, see, that's why I said that drink, that baby oil was sold for $1,000 a bottle. You either could put it in somebody's drink or you could put it on their body. And he was showing them how it was it worked, that it really worked. That's why most of them was there to buy it and use it. And then the cameras came from bribery. You understand? You forgot he got to pay Sting $2,000 a day. And then you got to figure out he got 5 bodyguards. That's probably $350 a day for each one. Then he got 7 kids, or 5 or 7 kids. Then he got girlfriends. Then he got his own. He could be spending close to $6,000 a day.
Man, he got a big bill, man.
Yeah.
I don't think I would want to live like that.
No.
If I got to do all that, man, bodyguards, everybody always in your business. I want to just chill. Give me the money, and let me go and live my life, man. And I would like to have no money to seclude myself. That's what I would really like to do. But that's kind of out. I know, man. I know. And I know we getting towards the end here, but I want to ask you about and I ask about this person all the time because we already covered Mace. So Mace was exactly what I thought he was, except for maybe the man repented.
Yeah, he probably straightened out now.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I hope he did, man. Because it seemed like
I think Cameron straightened him out. You know what I'm saying?
That's good, man. That's good. 50 Cent, man. Is 50 Cent who he say he is, or is he? What's up with 50, man? He's sneaky, man.
I know 50 Cent from a neutral friend called Fox. He used to be out in, somewhere in Jersey. He said 50 Cent he is what he is. And I met him one time in a restaurant in East Orange, cross street from White Castle, Southern Comfort. And a cat that was there that knew him real good, he said, "Yo, he's a straight street kid, straight street."
Well, no, I know about the street part, but I know, and I'm not saying this. I just know that a lot of different people say that he was involved in some of this gay stuff and all this different stuff too. And to be honest, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, that'd be crazy if he was. And the reason why I care, like, well, why do you care? I'm gonna tell you why I care, because he go around and he troll everybody. He funny, really funny guy, by the way. But he go around and he taunt at people that's doing it. And if he was doing it too, that just brings things to a whole different level to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would look at everybody different if I find out that 50 was involved in this sex trafficking, pedophile stuff. Ah, I just, it would be hard for me to imagine him doing something like that to a kid. I don't see it. But what have you heard or anything?
Now, with the sex trafficking, I think R. Kelly messed it up for everybody. To say you're not married. I heard you say your daughter was cooking up. Say you're not married, and you
No,
got a
no, I'm
girl.
married.
Say you got a girlfriend that you left where you at now and took her to Vegas on some chill stuff. You had sex with her. They say you trafficking now. That's great. You know what I'm saying? He made it bad. You can't even take a girl out there. You got to go to her house. Yeah. So with the trafficking, maybe back then he got all that money. Come on, he was running with Vivica Fox.
Man, listen, if I had, when I was living that life and I had money like 50, man, flying females in, like meeting girls and stuff, that's not, yeah, it's called sensual, yeah.
We know
But
he did. Look at the house he had. He had Mike Tyson house.
yeah,
You know,
but not now they call that trafficking because you flew a chick in,
right.
or but
That's
yeah, I get it.
you
Yeah,
can't even take a girl out of the state no more.
yeah. Do I believe he did that? Of course, I think he did
Yeah, of
that.
course. I'd be lying. I'd be sitting up here lying if he didn't bring girls or took them out on trips. I'm sure Vivica Fox ain't stay in Connecticut.
Him and Vivica got an odd, a really odd relationship.
Yeah, I'm sure, making good. Sierra. You got to think of that. They don't live in Connecticut. You know what I'm saying?
But as far as all this kid stuff and P Diddy activity
Kids,
going on,
I wouldn't say he messed with kids because let me tell you, he was. Reason why I say 50 is clean because he know he go to jail. That's the worst thing he ever stepped in the house. And it better be a movie.
oh my God, that'd be
It
crazy,
better
right?
be a movie.
Yeah, he said it better be a movie.
Yeah. Now I know 50 Cent way back when he got locked up in juvenile time too. I know a lot of cats about that time.
So tell us about the movie that you got coming out. Give me a little bit of information on that.
I got a movie coming out. I'm working on. I'm dealing with SAG right now. Some of the A1 actors that I got is Method Man, Tommy, Tasha, um, Woods, Megan Good. Did I say that?
Nope. Making good in there too. Okay. Okay.
The B ones is Danielle, Amy, um, Paul. He's a karate instructor. Um,
Hmm.
a champion, not just a karate.
See, real deal.
Kyle um,
When is it set to come out?
and Leo. Leo. We set to start shooting. SAG is funny. Like SAG, if you don't go through SAG, they tax you 10 to 50,000 a day if you violate them. So I'm waiting for the SAG to prove the money is up. They pay the artist. So as soon as they say yeah, we shooting.
Them the real gangsters, baby. SAG ain't no joke.
Right.
Yeah, trust me, man. I
Yeah,
know.
SAG.
So,
They shut down half of the dock workers. People love movies. They say it's strike. You gonna see some movies you ain't want to see.
yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, man. They just got everybody taking over everything. Go through SAG to get your movies done. Man. Hey, it's crazy, but whatever, man. No, but I really appreciate your time, man, and hopefully, once some of these things that we talked about progress, we can come back and kind of elaborate on it again, man, and keep up with it. To you know,
Can I say one thing before you stop
oh,
it?
absolutely, absolutely.
I like to apologize to the Kim Porter family. Um, her picture didn't supposed to have been on that book. Her face. You understand? I didn't try to disgrace your mother, anybody, or anything, because I'm from a mother too, and I wouldn't want nobody uh, disgrace my mother. At the same time, I like to say this to King. It's about you and your sisters now, because y'all the only two gonna be out of parents. If your father don't never walk out that door again, y'all don't have no parents no more. You understand? Everybody else either got a mother or a father. Right now, it's time for you to man up and take care of your sisters and keep your head low. You understand? I don't know if that's true about the pizza. I ain't take that defense. The reason why I'm saying that, because that's what they call me, pizza. They spoke about take the pizza out the box, get rid of such and such. Um, People think it's tapes. It's 2024. It ain't no tapes. It's hard driving straight. If you got cameras in your house, it's straight to your phone. It's straight to the thing. Um, but I'm not scared. You understand? Second of all, like I said, just keep your head low, stay out of trouble, and take care of your sisters because they need you right now. I apologize to you about your mother being on there. It wasn't no disgrace. You understand?
That's, yeah. So now you bring. I want to touch this real fast. They call you pizza. Why do they call you pizza?
With the family I used to grow up with in Little Italy in New York, um,
Hmm.
and in Jersey, I used to run numbers for them. So I used to go get the numbers, and they prepare my pizza before I take a run. So I get up, go get the number. He said, "No, you can't write nothing down. You got to remember it in your head." So I come back, get on them, and say, "You sure this?" I said, "Yeah." So I stand there. I give him the money. I stand there. He said, "What you want?" I said, "Piece." He said, "You just had two pieces." I said, "Two slices." I said, "No, I want a piece of the action." So one day his friends came in there. They said, "Who's the guy?" He said, "Just call him Pizza." And I said, "My name ain't no Pizza." He said, "No, you don't correct Italians, older Italians." So I just let them call me Pizza. Then they asked what the pizza stand for. I said it's about my cheese and my dough. I mean, if you F me, you'll be a piece of crust thrown back in the box. So that's my slogan. You know what I'm saying? So I like the word pizza. You know what I'm saying?
And so now Diddy on tape telling. Wait, man, do you think that do you think that tape is real, man?
That's why I was saying that to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't. That's crazy,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I was saying because if it's real, I don't know what people say. Some people said like yesterday was a big interview that it was real. It was real that they was trying to put it out for they could code. They said it could be the tapes. Come on, no computer today got tapes. Ain't no tapes no more. No thing. And they told, oh, he's trying to throw the plastic away to the tapes. If you got home bell, you don't got no tapes that record. It's stay in your phone. It's the data. Yeah. So he could have been a little salty from it. You understand? They know that it's real. I'll be sure promote the book. He said whoever wrote this book stole it. Either Diddy put it out. He saw his name. It was credited. I apologize to him as well because I would have didn't know what happened to him and Diddy. You understand? I didn't write the book. It was downloaded to press up. That's why this been the cover since it came out. When hands touch it, it changed like words.
Okay, so let me ask you this real fast too, though. So you apologize to the family for having Kim Porter's face on the book. You weren't responsible for that,
No, I
right?
wasn't. I wasn't.
Okay, who did that?
I don't know who actually did it, but once they put it out, her
Uh-huh.
face was on it.
Okay. So I just wanted to make sure you made clear that it wasn't you
Yeah,
because you apologized for it, and I know sometimes you might leave stuff out. So
honestly, I wouldn't do that like that. You understand? If I respect, um, if I had respect for myself not to tell, I'm gonna have respect not to. I don't need his mother face to sell the book. You understand? They're gonna sell itself. Especially today, this case not gonna stop in May. This case gonna go on for the next 4 or 3 years, like the YXL.
yeah, no doubt, because it's gonna drag out anyway.
Yeah,
It's gonna
they're
be
gonna drag out. It's more money in New York.
yeah.
Hotels, restaurants, parking tickets, traffic, tolls. It costs $30 to go into New York.
Ooh, ain't that crazy,
You know what I'm saying? So it's money. You know what I'm saying? It's the tax time coming. You know how much money they making now?
man? Billions, trillions, no
And they
telling.
not gonna stop till they take every dime from him.
That's right.
Whoever he pissed off, they gonna stop till he got zero.
Yeah.
And he know it. That's why he paid for his house cash. People say they can take the house. You can't take the house in Florida. Real estate. When you buy a house in Florida, it's cash. You can't take it. It's protection,
And if they break him good enough, that won't take long. Couple
right?
years.
Tell me
Yeah,
that house in there, taxes.
it's crazy.
You gotta be bringing at least $1 million a year to keep the house up because the The neighbors will get on you. Your bush is overgrowing. This you gotta still maintain. That's why I'm telling about King. Forget all that, man. Live for you and your sisters, brother. I've been on death row before. I sat in jail for murder, and the King be charged at 18 for 7 days.
What I would say to him, and I would very seldom speak to another man or young man in that case about his father in a negative way. But look, man, at this point, all that mess he taught you, bro. Because I know he had you doing all this crazy stuff too, and put that mentality in your head. You gotta let that go, man, and look at what happened to him. And you need to turn that around and get yourself together because you got sisters to take care of, and you got yourself.
You see how I mean you talking? You said we on camera now? Their sons always stayed behind Diddy. They always, every person he put on, they were standing behind him. Now, when that camera stopped, imagine what he said to him. You know how Diddy talk. Yo, get that ready. I want you to make sure you get LeBron on tape. Make sure you put that in that drink. He get that. That's how he talk. He's setting them up. He know it is. And he said it when he came to the balcony. All right, so service be here. I want everybody kids get out of here in 30 minutes. My kids downstairs. We about to party. They downstairs controlling the cameras.
See, he should have never involved his kids in that mess, man. He wrong.
Like my parents always told me, go to school, work hard, you will have things.
Yeah.
Every household not like that. Every household, parents not is absent. Some absent, some of them in jail, some got addiction. You know what I'm saying? Some grew up by their grandparents. So every home don't do it. They're the ones mostly it be the ones more fortunate, got millions of dollars that the kids is more wild than the kids from the projects. You understand? It's not Muscle, it ain't where you at, it's where you want to go in life. Because I got three friends from the Seth Borton projects in North. They brain surgeons, they doctors. You join kids had holes in their shoes that grew up to become doctors. So they ain't had a chance that Sean Combs had, his kids. 4 houses to choose, a boat and a plane. Nah, it hurts when that shit going.
And thank God they didn't have access to that stuff because it's not necessary. It's just not necessary, man. It look where it led y'all. so there it is, man. So look, I appreciate you coming on, and we gotta do it again. And ladies and gentlemen, wake up before you go to sleep. Peace. We out of here.